mood swings, Manchester United visit those who caused their deepest low. It's not quite 100 days since Jermaine Defoe blew the champions apparently out of the championship. Now, after 13 wins from their subsequent 15 league games, they revisit West Ham as the morning leaders. In the intervening period, Paolo Di Canio very nearly became a Manchester United player. Today he remains their major concern in a Hammers side strengthened by the return from injury of Lomas and Carrick. Vladimir Labant continues in midfield because Trevor Sinclair has been ill overnight with food poisoning. Sir Alex sticks to his European side in all but two positions. It's feet up for Giggs and Veron. Paul Scholes, left out with such reluctance by his manager in midweek, is duly restored, and Nicky Butt gets only his second start in the last 10. Well, we're into the jittery section of the season now, and this is a slightly haunted venue for Manchester United. They've never lost a Premiership game at Upton Park, but they have effectively lost a couple of titles here in tight run-ins over the past decade. Blanc, Scholes, away from Winterburn, away from Carrick, who had a little nudge, and yielded a free kick. Paul Scholes will have a particular appetite today after missing out against Munich. David Beckham against the wall, and James wanted to get it, but Winterburn swept it away. Neville. Beckham. Oh, devilish ball, and James wanted to get a touch on it and just about did. Certainly that was the referee's interpretation, though not his. Scholes in now, and Solskjær over. Threatening header from Ole Gunnar Solskjær. He himself is close to a best-ever scoring season. Canute. Forward by Neville. Now by Winterburn, touch from Canute, Labant, Di Canio, glorious, Labant with the cross, Lomas! Goal! Steve Lomas, back from injury, the former Manchester City player, has beaten Fabian Barthez and given West Ham the lead. The passing that went before was pleasing on the eye. Labant's cross was ideal, Lomas's header was thunderous, and Barthez at full stretch couldn't keep it out. The champions behind to Steve Lomas's first goal for 16 months. And Glenn Roeder's side, who have a fantastic record against the top 6 or 7 here this season, are proving a thorn in the flesh of another one of the big guns here now. Beckham, the auxiliary right full-back for Manchester United. Winterburn's throw, Labant. Corner. Quickly for Labant! What a start for the East Enders here. A scorer of a Champions League goal this season for Sparta Prague, Vladimir Labant. And within a foot or two of his first Premiership goal. Winterburn, Labant, Cole. It's brilliant from England's captain, just brilliant. Scholes spotted him excellently too, but one touch was all it needed. It was done good, has sure done good in the East End here. David Beckham's 10th Premiership goal of the season for Sir Alex. Before this year, he'd never made 10 before. Schemmel. It's a super ball for Canute. Lovely angles from West Ham. Schemmel picked just the right corridor. Canute flashed wide. Gary Neville. David Beckham. Nicky Butt. Super ball from Carrick. Now Schemmel has acreage to run into. It's Schemmel for Canute! Back in front! Fabulous sweeping move, super finish, terrific game. What a game, less than 20 minutes played, West Ham lead 2-1. Delivery from Schemmel was absolutely spot on, and there was even less wrong with the way Canute swept it home. Ten goals in that Frenchman's season now. This is a rock and roll game of football. Plenty to write down. Van Nistelrooy. Free kick, Manchester United. Taken for Scholes. Taken too quickly. West Ham are infuriated because Scholes actually slipped as he tried to get the shot away. Beckham is still disputing the original award. It certainly ain't dull. Beckham again to worry David James. David Beckham. 2-2! Nicky Butt! This is just wonderful. Goal after wonderful, wonderful goal. Mid-air special. And there's 3/4 of the game to come. Try staying on your seat. David Beckham's having his say about the award of the free kick. Key bit of man management that by Mark Halsey. The manager is on the same wavelength as his star player. Di Canio. Away from Beckham and over Gary Neville. West Ham's free kick. He's going to take a name here. It is the name of Gary Neville. He was clearly disenchanted with his disciplining here. But it was a deliberately extended foot. It is West Ham's turn to score. It's Di Canio's free kick. It's Repka! They should have done. Thomas Rebke around the back for West Ham. He's yet to score in claret and blue. There was plenty to aim at, and he couldn't find it. Carried up. Early ball from Neville, taken on by Solskjær. Ferried out by Rebke, who is penalised. Manchester United's free kick in the closing seconds of a thrilling first half. David Beckham in charge. Roy Keane, good save, and away by Rebke. Cleverly worked, almost ideally executed. At the end of the first half, which you won't forget in a hurry. Twice West Ham have led through Lomas and Canute. Twice Manchester United through Beckham's quite wonderful lob and Nicky Butt's bicycle kick have come back. Just bring them on quickly for the second half. It's 2-2.
So these are the scores elsewhere.
Well, 3 of the 6 draws that Manchester United have shared on this ground in the Premiership era have finished 2-2. Goal fests aren't unheard of in this fixture. Be shaming away after all the first half excitement if this were to finish that way. Gary Neville, David Beckham, Van Nistelrooy, Solskjær, Neville, early in towards Scholes, out by Rebke. He's getting wet now. Does someone not find an umbrella for the night? Started lashing down during the half-time interval, and it doesn't look as though it's about to stop. Keane from deep. Butt gave it away. Schemmel has it. Cole. Winterburn. Running away from Butt. Picking out Carrick. In again for Nigel Winterburn, of all people. Now Beckham has got away from Laban. Winterburn has to make good his ground. Carrick read Beckham's pass and had an audacious try from, what, 40 yards? He has scored from that sort of range before. Remember his first top-level goal, Michael Carrick, against Coventry on this ground was from that sort of distance. Van Nistelrooy. Away from Schemmel. Still Ruud van Nistelrooy. Schemmel got back and James scrapes it clear. And Johnson got onto it. And Silvestri kept it in. Keane. Beckham. Solskjær. Solskjær's pull back. 3-2 Manchester United. Paul Scholes. They lead in the game for the first time. And they now have 100 goals this season. Paul Scholes brings up the tongue with an unmissable chance. Solskjær held it up well, turned it back well, and Scholes had only to turn it in. Gary Neville, good ball, and Keane ran into good space and supplied the cross. Van Nistelrooy missed, which hasn't been said very often this season. Stuck on 32 goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Level still with Brian McClare's total of 15 years ago. Just a foot wide. Cole, oh, glorious. Canute, Carrick, Winterburn. Carrick, Lomas. Canute. Di Canio. Canute. Tackled by Blanc. Back in by Carrick. The flag stayed down. Canute was looking for a flag and didn't react. Fantastic piece of skill by Joe Cole, though. Try that in your back garden. But don't expect still to be on your feet. Beckham. Charged down by Lebac. Came to Di Canio. Up by Blanc. Gary Neville, beautifully taken by Van Nistelrooy. Beckham. Repka's down. Van Nistelrooy's in. James is down. And Solskjær is in. Twice behind, now two in front. Poor David James was simply flawed. Repka was first to go down. James had to commit, and once he committed, the goal gaped for Ole Gunnar Solskjær. The Norwegian's 18th goal of the season. He's never scored more than 19 in a United season. Close to his best ever, and from close in, he may have kept them top of the table. They shall not be moved. So they sing, and so they believe, and so they have every right to believe. Tackle by Keane, they still want more, Manchester United. Van Nistelrooy, Beckham, Keane! Good save by James, what a save! Solskjær, Van Nistelrooy. But, Gary Neville. Silvestre. What a first-rate block by the man who still may become England's #1 keeper. Silvestre riding a couple of challenges and winning a corner. To say that Manchester United have up ahead of steam is to horribly understate. If West Ham aren't careful here, they could disappear beneath an avalanche. Solskjær, predatory as ever. Beckham's corner, James came. Scholes, away from Cole. In for Keane. Oh! How long before the fifth? What a beautiful pass from Paul Scholes. A yard away from Van Nistelrooy's stud. A couple of yards away from the far post from Roy Keane. Di Canio. Can he make an impact now? Di Canio's cross, Canute. Efforts at goal from West Ham in the second half have been few and far between. Canio found himself a yard and then got just a little bit too much elevation on the cross. Oh, they're leaving early. There's still the best part of a quarter of an hour to play, and whichever colours you wear, you can't pretend you're not being entertained here. Scholes. But tackle from Cole. Now Canute at pace. Yard for yard with Johnson. With Defoe charging up as well. Jermaine Defoe! Just hang on! Maybe. 12 and a half minutes to play, and the guy who got the winner at Old Trafford gives Glen Road a hope at Upton Park. Much credit to Freddie Canute. More to Jermaine Defoe for getting in front of Laurent Blanc and finishing with real coolness here. 4-3. Cole. Defoe wants it. Johnson away. Lomas. Defoe. Foul on him by Johnson. West Ham's free kick. Everyone going forward now. Only Sebastian Schemmel and David James left back for West Ham. Leban's free kick. Out by Beckham. In again by Lomas. Ben Daly, Silvestre might have handled that. Canute went in and was squeezed out of it. And Silvestre away. Lomas lifted it back into the danger zone. Daly had a go. Those were simply optimistic cries from West Ham folk behind the goal. Beckham. Gary Neville. In towards Scholes, who's gone down under Rutgers' challenge. It's a penalty. Scholes' movement was quite splendid. Rutgers' challenge just might have been ill-judged. And with 2 minutes to play, this could be game up for West Ham and top of the table for Manchester United. David Beckham, call it payback if you like. Manchester United felt they owed West Ham one. They've given them 5. 2 of them from the incomparable right boot of David Beckham. And just as they did at White Hart Lane, Manchester United have come to London and have probably won by 5 goals to 3. Cut out by Keane. Forlan. Beckham one way, Keane the other. Forlan through the middle. Diego Forlan! Oh! Right enough. It's been a brief contribution from Diego Forlan today. It was close to being a special one. The end. Shame, really, because games like this you could watch forever and ever. That's a heartfelt handshake because both coaches, both teams have contributed fully to a simply wonderful afternoon's football. David Beckham scored 2 of 8 goals, 4 in each half. West Ham led twice, but the quality of the goals has been special too. It has been an unforgettable afternoon in the FA Barclaycard Premiership. At the end of it, though, Manchester United are top of that Premiership. 5-3 winners in London for the second time this season.
We were a bit fortunate to score the second goal so quickly after their first. It took us really maybe 15 minutes to get going. West Ham were out the traps very quickly. They got at us. They put us under pressure. They got maybe a little bit fortuitous goal, the first one. It was an amazing header from that distance. nonetheless, these things can happen. The second goal we caught in the counter-attack, but we recovered well. David Beckham took his goal magnificently for the first one. His accuracy and touching the ball was wonderful.
It was a nice goal to score, especially, you know, I get a little bit of stick here at West Ham, and it's nice to give a little bit back every now and again.
When you analyse those goals tonight, you'll see that we contribute to all 5 goals ourselves. And the thing is with Manchester United, that they're so good at punishing you when you make a mistake. They don't let you off the hook.